Hey guys, I welcome you to another segment of our kitchen. How you guys doing, guys? It's been a while. So guys, in this menu today I'm gonna be making Uziza soup. This is a native delicacy all the way from Igbo land, guys. So I have these condiments for Uziza soup. Uziza soup usually is a very unique kind of soup and very delicious. Like it has its own unique taste because it's all about uziza. Uziza in there is gonna be the main principal ingredients, guys, and the taste is going to be very obvious. In most of the soup we prepare, we do add uziza, but uziza is just an additional flavor. But in this soup now, uziza is gonna be the main deal, guys. So I have my cocoyam. This cocoyam is going to serve as the thickener for this soup, and it's not going to be as a normal one that we parboil to use as thickener. I'm gonna be using this freshly as it is. I will peel it off and then blend it with a blender. And then this is uziza. This is part of the uziza I'm gonna be using, guys, and I'm going to show you the full option of it. This is half of it. In this recipe you need to use enough uziza because it's all about uziza soup. So I'm gonna be using goat meat in this recipe, guys. You are free to use any kind of meat you want. And I have, of course, my red oil. This is fresh red oil. I'll be using pumpkin leaf in this recipe. Pumpkin leaf is always very nice. It comes out always very nice when using it for this recipe. And then I will be adding my pepper. This is habanero pepper, and I have I freeze this so it's not so very fresh the way I like it, so I just pick out two from my yellow pepper. I'll be supporting it with the habanero pepper. I have just one seasoning cube for this recipe, and I also have my ogiri. Ogiri is gonna be going with this. Usually with every Igbo delicacy, traditionally we must have these locust beans. This is a fermented locust beans called ogiri Igbo. And then I have my crayfish. Yeah, and then also I have my, this is smoked mackerel, shredded one already. I already shredded them out, and I removed the bone out of it. It's a smoked fresh one that I smoked myself. So guys, let's get cooking immediately. This soup, I can't just wait to see how it's gonna come out because it's always very delicious, and you can take it with any swallow of your choice, guys. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so we are going to start by parboiling our goat meat. So if in case you are using stockfish with this is the right time to also add in your stockfish. But since I'm not using stockfish, I'm only using goat meat, I'm gonna be adding just this quantity of salt, and then my seasoning cube, and then we cover it to parboil the next thing. So guys, we're in the process of waiting for meat to parboil. I finally peel off the cocoyam. So I told you I'm not gonna parboil this one. I finally peeled them off. I'm in the process of slicing them bits by bits so to support the blender. I'm going to be blending this, so this thickener is gonna serve freshly, not cooked, so all the cooking will be made there at once in the soup. So guys, I finished blending or rather slicing everything into the blender, so I'm just gonna add a little water and blend it smoothly. So guys, after it has boiled for a while, yeah, it's tender enough to chew, is to add your pepper. So after adding my pepper, I'm gonna be adding the ogiri as well as my pounded crayfish. So next I'm gonna be adding the thickener which I've blended already. So in a bowl I'll have to pour out my blended cocoyam. it's too thick for it to be mixed well with water. So I'm going to pour some more water in your blender and rinse it off. So to make it easier, I have to add my oil in here now. I will add my red oil. I have to shake it off because you know it has rested. The thick one has gone down, so I'm gonna be adding my red oil into my cocoyam mixture and mix thoroughly. Mix it so smooth. By so doing, you're not gonna be bothering yourself to stir, or maybe try to see oil in another section of the soup. Another section is white. Now everything is going to blend so well. Alright, so after mixing, you just have to pour it into the soup directly. You know this ede is raw, so we are going to allow it to cook. I'm going to allow this to cook for about 10 minutes, so you won't be eating raw ede in your soup. And for the record, if you didn't cook ede very well while cooking, if you are using it as your thickener, it's going to be scratching your throat while eating. So we are going to allow this ede to cook for 10 minutes max. Alright guys, so after adding the cocoyam, you can see how it has become. It's becoming thick. So I'm gonna be adding the main ingredients, which is the Uziza seed, finely pounded. So in this soup, it's good for it not to be too thick and not to be too watery. So this consistency, guys, is very okay for the soup. And at this point, you're gonna test to see if you got all your recipes. As you add this Uziza seed, by now the aroma should be telling you how far, guys. So I'll be adding my shredded mackerel. This is always the last recipe because it's already roasted, so it doesn't need to be cooked for too long. So the next thing I'm gonna be adding is just my vegetable, and the Uziza soup is finally ready. Oh, if you want to make your weekend beautiful, guys, just try this recipe. Oh, the taste is out of this world. And you can see I did not use too much seasoning cube. I only used just one, and it's tasting very beautiful. So let me get ready my vegetable, guys. So guys, that's my pumpkin leaf, ugu leaf. That's the best leaf you can use for this recipe. I do not recommend any other one apart from this. The combo is so heavenly, and this is nice. I mean, this soup is beautiful. You have to try this, guys. You have to try it. It's so beautiful, and it goes down well with any kind of swallow. It goes well with any swallow of your choice. So we have come to the end of this meal. So after adding vegetable, you know, as usual, you don't need to cover it, except you want your vegetable to be fermented. But for me, I'm just gonna allow it to just simmer for just 2 minutes max. That 2 minutes is even too much, but just not to be perceiving that ugu smell. I'm just gonna allow it for 2 minutes, but it's so ready. I'm gonna dish it out. So guys, plate of goodness here. So it's gonna be going down with eba. This is eba. So guys, I hope you like this video and you enjoy. I just dare you to try this recipe, try this soup. You will not regret it, especially if you are Afro Igbo. If you are an Igbo person, try this recipe. You will so enjoy the meal. The soup is delicious. It's very delicious and very nutritious too. So guys, do the needful, subscribe to this channel, share, and then comment, engage into this um video, especially guys. So thank you for watching today's video. See you next time guys, as we are gonna be posting a new video soon. Bye bye, love you guys.